Hello silly bakers, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Nini and I love to create healthier recipes. My focus is to incorporate more protein, more fiber, and more healthy fats in my life, and I'm here to share some recipes that have been working for me with you. So today we're making some tomato basil cottage cheese egg bites. So I'm very fortunate. I have in-laws that have a really beautiful garden, and they dropped off some cherry tomatoes a few days ago, and I decided to really just create these really beautiful tomato basil egg bites. I had quite a bit of basil in my garden, and obviously you know that tomatoes and basil are the most perfect pairing. So we created these egg bites. They're very, very quick to make. They make 12, so really great for meal prep. They freeze beautifully. Each egg bite has under 100 calories and 7 grams of protein for each. So it's a really good breakfast or just a really great post-workout snack. We are using a blender to do the egg mixture, but if your cottage cheese is already blended, you could just do this in a bowl, to be honest. One little step that I did a little differently than most egg bite recipes is that I actually cooked the tomatoes separately. So I actually cooked them in a little olive oil and garlic to really bring out the flavors. And then I added the basil a little later. So why don't we learn how to make these really incredible tomato basil cottage cheese egg bites. Here are the ingredients for these tomato basil cottage cheese egg bites. 8 eggs, 18 cherry tomatoes cut in half, half a cup of basil chopped or torn, a third of a cup of parmigiano, 2/3 of a cup of cottage cheese, this is 2% lactose free, 3 medium cloves of garlic, and we're gonna line a 12 cavity muffin tin. You could also just grease each cavity as well. You wanna preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you wanna grab a saute pan. And on medium heat, we are going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Next, we're going to add our chopped garlic. And now we're just going to quickly saute the garlic until it's lightly browned. This should take about a minute or so. Ensure that you don't burn your garlic. That looks good. Now we're going to add our tomatoes. And we are going to coat the tomatoes with the garlic and the olive oil. And we're gonna cook these for about, I don't know, a minute or two, just until they start to soften. Don't forget to season your tomatoes with a little salt. Again, use as much as you like, as well as some pepper. You could also add some chili flakes here if you like, or chili oil. And this is about 1.5 to 2 minutes of cooking. We're going to take it off the heat. We're going to distribute 3 halves to each muffin cup. Don't forget to grab a little bit of the oil and the garlic as well. And now we're going to distribute the basil evenly amongst the 12 muffin cups. I prefer to do it this way as opposed to adding everything to a measuring cup and then pouring it in. It just never works out. You're constantly having to redistribute some of the veggies. So this is the easiest way to do it, I think. Perfect. And now we're going to make our egg mixture. We're going to grab our blender. We're going to add our 8 eggs. You could do some whole eggs and some egg whites as well. It's up to you. We're going to add our 2/3 of a cup of cottage cheese, 1/3 of a cup of parmigiano, and half a teaspoon of salt. You can go up to a teaspoon if you like, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So it's very simple. Now we're just going to blend on high for about a minute. And now we're going to pour the egg mixture about 3/4 of the way up each muffin cup. I wouldn't recommend using paper liners for this. Either use silicone or just use the muffin tin. Just make sure that you grease them. Perfect, and now it's time to bake. 350 for about 20 minutes or so until they're set. After 20 minutes, here are your egg bites. Enjoy our tomato basil cottage cheese egg bites. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to our channel for more healthy recipes. If you do try these tomato basil egg bites, let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy baking.